Like burner. I'm gonna do my belt. Help! Yeah. Okay, well, could have gone better. Are there crocodile emotes? Let me see. Is this something we can have? Croc. Yeah, there he is! Yeah, there we go. That's how we solve world hunger right there. Alright then. Let's get back. Send the tweet. I was watching little critters in cages and I thought to myself, that's not so bad. I sounded a bit like JFK there for a sec. That ain't. That isn't. That isn't the particular. Okay, let's get this open. How am I going to do this? I had little time to test this, so I imagine this is going to blow my ears off when I open it. But let's see. Let's see what happens. What if I activate game capture? Like so. I wonder if that's enough. Oh, something's not right. Okay, pretty loud, but that's okay. Okay, very loud. I need to reduce this. Not just for myself. And also somehow get the help. Stop. Fuck! This is why I hate dealing with full screen games. It doesn't work. It never works. Okay, bring that down to 15 decibels. Grab that and bring it over here because somehow it ran over there. Weird. Go into game capture and make sure it's capturing Croc. Alright. Yes, Croc! Hello. How are we doing? I'm pretty hot. Pretty warm. Did you know the Milky Way's red and blue car the race? They did a sequel? It's pretty poppin'. Alright, well, okay, we got some problems to fix here, clearly. Or not, it looks like. Okay, Okay, something very wrong happens every time I open this game. The chat jumps through the fucking ceiling. No, I can't see a damn fucking thing. Everything has gone to shit. Okay, I can't tell whether or not this is working because of how everything is placed around the room. So let me try this. Yo, you know what? That works. That works. PC version? It is. It is the PC version. This is the HD PC version. I still need to turn down the decibels somewhat. Okay, my things have gone missing again. Every goddamn time. Where's the other one gone? There it is. Okay. So now if I go Wadunk. There! Holy shit! What a palaver! Oh my god. Where did I download it? From a website. There's a website that just has... Let's show the intro again. We didn't get to see that. There's a website that just has this. It's a HT version of Croc. They took the PC version and given it a brand new lick of paint. They repainted all the textures. They gave it a new lighting engine. It's much smoother. I found this like a month ago and I've only just started playing it now. Crocking. And it's widescreen! Do you understand what that means? It's wider! The furries are L? I was meant to put lit, but I'm out of room. So it's just lit. Bloop. Oh no! See, these little critters in cages. I was playing Croc and these little critters in cages. I thought, frankly, that's not so bad. Yeah, fuck it. Start game, let's go. Can make a suggestion. You could shorten R to R. No. No. Yeah, this PC version kicks ass. Control support, analog support. So 10 controls are really minimalized. You can just go wherever you like. It's really smooth. I played this for like 10 minutes before before coming on here, and I thought to myself, you know, frankly, that's not so bad. Anal log, it's got anal log support. So 10 controls, you know, 10 controls are still here, sure, but it's not like you're doing this business. Like the game originally had. Now you can use a stick and it's freeform. And it feels so much better. Fucking anal log. I had this game growing up. I had it for the Sega Saturn. But it wasn't very good. Unfortunately, it was one of the few times where the Saturn port wasn't better. The Saturn version of this game is very crusty. I didn't know that growing up. I just thought that's how the game was, and I enjoyed it. And then I grew up, and I was like, oh, there's a PlayStation version and a PC version. Let's take a look. And I was like, whoa, okay, never mind. I was like, what the fuck? Huge difference. So yeah, don't play the Saturn version like I did. Tank controls are fine, but they're not fine. I know what you mean. Tank controls are okay if you have to deal with them, but I'd rather not if I had an option. You only played this on PlayStation 1? Honestly, I wish I did. Whee! Smooth as fuck. Pew! Pew, 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 pew. This game kicks ass. Underground, overground, wombling free. Wasn't this game made by the British? Can someone fact check that for me? Because I have no idea. Kersplat. Oh no, that's not it. Nope. 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 There it is! Fucking stupid ass alligator. Crocodile. Yazoo! Bruh, I remember drinking a whole bottle of Yazoo on a ferry when I was a kid. And I got so sick I puked all over my dad, it was great. I don't think it was, I don't think that world map was in the PS1 version. I have no idea. I only remember the Saturn version vividly. It's a sick game. 10 out of 10. Big glass eye. It was made by the British, you checked? How come British people are just ooh. Ah! How come the British are good at making platformers? Can somebody answer that for me? It seems to be like our thing. Remember playing this on Let's Play Night? Yeah, we did! I remember! I remember seeing these little critters in cages and I thought to myself, that's so bad. Argonauts games. What else have they made? What else are they responsible for? Whoops. British people make platformers. Yo, this version feels so damn smooth. Really good remaster. It's not an official remaster, by the way. This is fan-made. But they've done a fantastic job. Everything just feels so right. They made the first Star Fox. What the fuck, British? I turned on the TV and realized the British are good at making video games, and I thought to myself, what the fuck? That's not something I thought we'd be good at. Maybe poverty or I don't know, something generic. Oh, that was good. Oh. Hey! That's right. They also made Bionicle game for PS2! Holy shit, we should play that! It's awful! I'm talking about... Actually, you know what? I don't know what I'm talking about. I think it's bad, but other people think it's good. I've spoke about this before. What the fuck is Buck Bumble? The last game was Catwoman, based on the flop Catwoman, published by EAR. Fucking EA. Making me squeeze out a small turn every time I hear them. Bionicle for PS2 game bangs, there we go, see, we got a fan. We got a fan of the big nickel. I like Bionicle, but I want there to be good games about it. At least from what you remember. What do you remember? We're not one up. Whee! EA always ruins shit, yeah. Interesting how this was nearly a Yoshi game. I'm glad it didn't turn out to be a Yoshi game. Because we got this instead. And I can't imagine a Yoshi game being like this. Not to mention I'm not really a big fan of Yoshi. Well, fuck that up. Can I retry? I'd like to retry. I miss Croc. Oh, I can't retry. I have to do the stage again. I miss Croc. He's in the same category as Rayman for me. Yeah, me too. I want a new Rayman game. Rayman! Rayman! Oh! Can someone find me a German Rayman advert? Thanks. After the studio shut down, the devs formed Rockstar. Really? The guys that make Croc make the Batman games. What the fuck? That ain't right. You know, I don't know why I'm trying for these Gobbos when I know I've missed one. Get the blue. Get the furry. Yeah. It's a German advert! I wasn't actually expecting... Okay, hold on. No, I can't... Can I? Okay. No, I can't. I can't. It would ruin the flow. I wasn't actually expecting anybody to do that. Hey, Bernhardt. For that alone, I give you a follow. Thank you. I don't know who you are. Now then. If a jelly is big enough, you could do a bounce? That's right. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You thought you were the only one? No. There's lots of Croc do-havers. I thought I was the only one that would pee backwards, but then I went on the forum last week, and lo and behold, it's amazing what you... It's amazing how the internet brings us together. How do you find which box has the hobo? Seems like they shuffle too fast, but I don't know. I just went for it. No, we're calling them hobos now, you've done it. It's your fault. Oh well. It's a good job I'm not planning to 100% this. They have forums for everything now. Everything. Legend of the Hobos. Hobos. If you want to get the Gobbo, I'll show you how to pop all the sheep. I don't plan to 100% this game. I'm just gonna play through to the credits. Because this game gets stupid tough when you get to the desert island, and I'm not gonna put myself through any more hell than I need to. But there are 2 credits. Okay, the credits where I don't 100%. You played it ever since you were 5, well there you go, that's why you can have a good time with it. Imagine... imagine doing a thing your whole life that you're super good at, and then the one person who's bad at it, you tell them it's not so bad. Capitalism. Oh shit. There. Imagine Dark Souls. Dark Souls is garbage though. The Dark Souls formula only got good after they made Bloodborne. Because Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, and pretty much everything after is playable. Original Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 and 2 are terrible. They're not fun. I wouldn't recommend them to anybody. Whoa, Croc! I'm trying my best to just get lives, because I don't get save states with this. I can't just what? Fucking worm. These levels are very difficult. I'm a pro Croc. Whoops. I'm a pro Croc player, and I still test my limits, really. Literally. You don't get the DS hype. It's fine. I like Bloodborne because I like Gothic architecture and mythology, and I much prefer Bloodborne's gameplay loop than Dark Souls. Dark Souls has a lot of waiting. You pick up your shield, you attack, you wait for them to either get tired or for them to give you an opening, and then you attack again. But in Bloodborne, you have to keep moving because you don't get that opportunity. There's no shields, so... And not to mention the enemies in Bloodborne are designed to keep attacking. They're extremely aggressive. You've got such a narrow window of opportunity to get exactly what you want. And it promotes aggressive play. If you lose health in Bloodborne, you've got a moment to get it back if you manage to counterattack. So being idle and waiting is actually punished in that game, and I love it for it. Bloodborne is definitely peak Souls game. It's too good for its own damn good. It's just gamers proving how big gamers they are. Well, isn't that how a gamer go? I mean, if I wasn't a gamer, would I be able to do this? That's what I thought. Fucking sit down. That was not supposed to happen. It's a game you wanted to play, but I never got around to do it. It's unfortunate that it never got a release outside of PlayStation 4, because I think the PC market would do great things with Bloodborne. What with the modding industry and all that. Bloodborne 2 when? Never. Because Sony smells! This game was a launch in Japan? I did not know. A Japanese launch croc game about a funny crocodile. Crocky. I was looking at little. I keep making the little critters in cages bit, and it's not funny. Impressive, eh? Impressive, yes? Only top Croc players can pull off this move. Don't tell your parents. Oh god. Sidestep. Yeah. I was watching little characters in cages. Ooh. Well, you did it. You made Hunter from Spyro sound like Dracula. I have multiple talents, didn't you know? And they're all useless. None of them have any practical use outside of my bedroom. Little cabbages in cages. I was watching Croc the other day and I saw little cabbages in cages. And I thought to myself, that's not so bad. Boy! Oh, come on, Croc. Don't do this to me. People are watching. You're gonna make me look like a fool! Okay, where's the key? It's right there. Got it. Little cabbages in cages. I really like the lighting they did for... Oh. I really like the lighting they have done for this this fan remaster. It's very nice. It makes everything glow. Fucking god. Go Croc for smash. Lighting is nice. It is a nice. What other games have they remastered, by the way? I think only this one. Because it took them a long time. They had to rebuild the game from the ground up. Graphics are nice and colorful. This is just a nice game. And it's weird how... You know what's weird about this game? Okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why it's weird, because this is my show and I can do what I want. It's weird because this game is more or less known by everybody in a certain generation. And yet, because it's well known, so well known in fact, and yet no one talks about it. Like, it's only ever brought up if somebody is playing it. Like, nobody, there's no big Croc forum, you know what I mean? It's bizarre to me. It's a strange phenomenon. It's like, yeah, Croc is well known and loved and all, but I don't see any change.org petitions for a remaster. Especially for something this old. Yeah, that impresses me. I love games from this era, like the PlayStation 1, the Saturn, early PC. and Nintendo 64, I love how they've made fucking cubes and triangles look good. That's a talent. So it's a soft remake. Yeah, it's not official. What? Gotcha. Croc has a cute design. He do. You know what I think it is? Whoa, you can play using the right analog stick. I'm not even kidding. If I push up on the right analog stick, he jumps. And if I push right or left, he does a tailspin. Holy shit, I can play this using twin sticks. Wait a minute, so if I... Oh my god, this is genius. How did they do this? Oh my god, these guys need a goddamn medal. They've made Croc playable by using both analog sticks. I don't need to use the buttons anymore. Seriously, this is so intuitive. Holy shit, I'm genuinely impressed. How did they do that? I don't need to use the buttons anymore. You can play this game using a twin stick controller. Oh my god. Oh my god, it feels so good too! That's what I'm shocked by. It's not like, it's a quirky control thing. I couldn't get used to it. But no man, this is me. I'm doing it right now. This is twin stick play. It feels so good! We need a controller cam? Fuck. A long time I agree on some kind of live cam feed, and I don't have the equipment for it. Sheesh, no, Snappy! No! Fucking crocodile ass! Sheesh, no! Oh. They snappy boots on burn. You gotta go. Nice meeting you. Have fun with Croc. Nice to see you, Bernhardt. Nice to see a fan of Croc. Popping in with his big piece of Croc. That's thanks for popping my heart. What? I love crocodiles almost as much as I like creme brulee. A fellow Croc enthusiast. A Croc enthusiast. Croc Thuzeler. And his big boozler. Have I ever worn Crocs? Yes. They suck. Whoa. Okay, this is... The lighting engine has made the underwater pods much more dramatic. Do they feel breezy? They do, but it doesn't help because the whole thing is made of rubber. So your feet get really hot really quick. So it doesn't matter if it's got holes in it, it's not good. You remember when Crocs... I remember when Crocs came the first time. Came to Finland, that is. It was like fidget spinners. Everybody was into them, everybody wanted to wear Crocs. And then the new fad came in, and then fidget spinners were like, yo, you still wearing Crocs? Here's a fidget spinner. And everyone was like, yay, a fucking fidget spinner. That's history for you. Guys, we're blasting through this. We've gotten to the second boss already, and it's like 35 minutes in. This is pretty cool. Croc spinners. I didn't know he had purple hair. Secret! Whoa. Oh god, that's not right. Blarsting. I saw Croc blarsting last week and I thought to myself, that's not so bad. Give me the... Yes. Oh god, I didn't know it could spawn during that! Run. I thought it was like the Mario plants, you know, they don't come up if if they're standing on the pipe. There we go. Worth it. One-ups. What do you think of the bosses in this game? I like them, they're cute. And they do their job, you know, you see them, you fight them, you move on. And they've all got different ways of killing them too, which I really appreciate. I'm not a really big fan of enemies in games and bosses in games where they're all defeated the same way. Okay, like Mario 3. Mario 3 has a shit ton of bosses in it. It's got like, what? Fucking... Okay, it's got the 8 main guys, the Koopalings and Bowser, and then you've got all the side bosses in between. And all of them except for Bowser are defeated the same way. You jump on them, and I think that gets really boring after like the first 3 bosses. In this game, you're encouraged to try different things, and there are different ways of beating these guys. You have to... It's not just a case of running up to them and skaboosh, and then you're done. I like it. I like that a lot. Mambura 3 only has 2 boss. The one with the wand and the... OH! Mario is kind of Mario bosses are boring. The early game Mario bosses. Mario Odyssey was pretty good. I liked the Mario Odyssey bosses. At least they, you know, try to mix things up. But how far can you mix things up without going overboard though? That's the thing. And I think that's something that Nintendo worries about when it comes to Mario. I feel as though they want to expand, but they're like, I don't want to alienate the audience. And it's like, too late. Too late, you might as well just go full hog. Whee! Odyssey had rabbits rather than Koopas. Nintendo could be more imaginative. They could, but they're sitting on a gold mine where anything they do it sells, so why bother trying? If Nintendo took a shit and wrapped it in foil, people would buy it. Welcome to Finland! Okay, we should save. There we go. Let's go! The full hog. The Sonic hog. Sonic the Hedgehog. He's a big boy. He's got shoes. He spikes and runs around. He's got a... Sonic! Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo! Sega, hire me. I think that's something I'm impressed by with Sonic, especially the first 3 games, and CD if you like. Because the only really way to beat bosses in that game is to throw yourself into Robotnik's ship, or the robots. But the way that they do it implies that you need to rethink your strategy. It's like they surround you with obstacles and things to get around with, especially in the third game, where they give you bosses that can't be beaten through conventional means, and you need to rethink how you attack. And I love that. I love it when designers respect their audience! Ugh. So good! If Rayman had a trilogy remake, like Spyro and Crash, what do you think it would be called? It would be called the Rayman Rhinoceros. I don't know. They'd probably throw an R word in there. Rayman... We can't use Revolution, that exists already. Redemption has been coined by some Finnish guy. Rayman Ramen. That could work, the Rayman Ramen trilogy. They gave Rayman ramen hair and just call it a day. They wouldn't conspiracy hide my Nintendo branded shit in tinfoil. Sells it on eBay for 2 money. Rayman, Revolution, Redemption. Revolution? Oh no, wait, that's already been done. I'm not thinking at all. Rayman Reformed, that could work. Although people would just make jokes like, "Well, it's Rayman Deformed." You know what I mean? I mean, it's a good name, but that's what would happen. Climb down. Retribution. Can someone... What does retribution mean? Rayman reformed after the crimes he committed against humanity. Dude, I'd love a gritty Rayman game where he's just beating the shit out of nuns and stuff. Anyway. He's just... he just runs into a church and just picks up a nun and goes, "Gotta boost you!" and just fucking throws them through a glass window. That'd be fucking badass. I'd pay top money for that. I was thinking of putting the pieces back together as he does. Seems to be made up of elements rather than being a natural being. He's magical. Rayman is magic. He's made of magic and beans and all things that scream. Raving rabbits is a crime against humanity. Hey, Rayman Raving Rabbits was a step towards the right direction and gave the franchise... What's the fucking copy pasta? I forget. It's some shit like that. Retribution. Oh my god. With full prefix, re-meaning, back, retribution meaning literally payback. And indeed, we usually use it when talking about personal revenge, where it's retribution for is okay. 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 Good stuff. Rayman Remade. Oh yeah, that would work too. That's... We're busting our balls over here trying to come up with a name, and it's just not... What's that, Pep? What's that link? I would check the link, but if I minimize this game, all of my windows will start farting all over the screen, and I have to I have to go and chase them again. I'd rather not do that. It's the copy pasta. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Well, there you go. Somebody read that out and imagine it was in my voice and I can pretend it's my joke. Rayman Raving Rabbids is the best Rayman game. I repeat, Rayman Raving Rabbids is the best Rayman game. It helped steer the series into the right direction. Whoa, 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 what is that? Do you see that, lamers? There's a platform down there just hanging out. I don't think we would have never been able to see that because the original games, the PS1 games and such, have fake mist covering the ground, but there's no fake mist in this game. So we get to see all the hidden stuff. Does Croc has ice physics? Yeah, a little. He slides a bit. Not too much. Yeah, it's like a really heavy slide. It feels like Croc weighs 1,000,000 tons. Get those knowledge snips. Retribution! Whoops! Okay, here. Okay, I was just out. It's a good job I got lives for this. There it is! Ooh. Rayman resolution? Here's my resolution. And then I just take a crap. Hidden platform. Oh yeah, actually, Rayman Recollection really good. There's actually a lot of obvious answers here, and we're trying to be smart. What R word can we use to make it sound epic? And it's like, really, we could just call it... we could just call it Rayman Remastered Recollection. Rayman Remastered, you know, we don't need to pull a muscle here, we just fucking... For fuck's sake. Rayman Reborn. Rayman Recreated. More like Rayman Ritz. Oh, I can't say that. I think that is against us if I say that word. Not to mention, I'd be spreading bad influences. Oh yeah, I need to tell a story about my game this morning. I was working on Nova Power, and I was like, I want to make a laser power-up. Let's go and make a laser power-up. How do I do that? And I did some research into how to make a laser. I was like, okay, not very simple, but it's simple, but it's kind of complicated in terms of numbers. I have to do a lot of minus stuff when it comes to damage calculation, but that's not the issue here. I forgot the way I writ the code made it so that the laser sound overlaps every time an instance appears. So instead of it just going, it was going. I was like, ah, help! I fucking shot out of my chair, fucking like a deer in headlights. I was like, fuck this game. I'm not working on Nova Power today. Fuck you. That was mean. I don't like Nova Power anymore. I fucking hate coding. It's it's so mean. You told us to play the instance the moment it appears, but you didn't tell us when. Just the once. Okay. Just the once, he says. Rayman, but it's Christian. Don't fucking bring that man up. The only thing I want to think about Christian is the legendary legacy he left behind. Like that famous video where his dad is telling him to unload information from the internet. You unloaded it, now you unload it. I'm trying! You better. Nova Power, Ron Wuvaner. Is that right? No, that's not right. That's too many O's. Christian is trans. Okay. Now then, Christian, he's... That's such disrespect. Well, actually, you know what? Respect is earned. And I'm not going to use the correct pronouns if he fucking... You know, I'm not going to say it. We all know what he did. Woo! Oh. My name is Christopher Chandler, and I'm the creator of Sonic 2. Here's a question. I think the gems in Croc are sponges, and here's why. When they're out in the open, you can see them flying around and such. But the moment gems enter the water, they sink. That was my TED Talk, and I hope you learned something today. The court actually now has to decide if Prescott goes to a woman prison or a men's prison. Just stick him in a hole somewhere. Why did they try? When they out in the oven... Oh shit, hold on. When they out in the open oven, in the out hot cold, the... Why does this hurt? When they out in the open. When they out in the open, oven in, out the hot cold, in out. Wait, no, I put an extra the in there. When they out in the open oven, in the out hot cold, in out. There we go, got it! Woo! I lost a few teeth doing that, but it's worth it. Win. Garfield. I like Gramfeld, he's good. I used to read Garfield back in the day, and then my dad got really mad that I wouldn't stop reading joke books. I was like, thanks for ruining something else for me, Dad. You're a really good father. I'll totally not cry at your funeral. But, yeah, after that, I kind of stopped doing Garfield stuff, but I still find him entertaining. Do you understand the modern hate towards Gramfeld? It's great. I think it's fine. I think there is a group of YouTubers slash streamers slash internet personalities slash BuzzFeeders slash Polygon reviewers slash people who genuinely hate the character and presented a semi-plausible, comprehensive reason why, and that's all people needed to latch on. It's like, well, this guy did the thinking for me, so I guess I don't need to tell you why I hate Gramfeld. Because thinking is hard. And as long as I repeat what they say, I too will sound smart. You want to know why there's hate towards Gramfeld? I don't want to know. No, I don't. It'll do me no favors holding that information. Curse your internet humans talking about Gramfeld. I thought the hate towards Gramfeld has subsided over the past couple of years, or at least I've seen an influx in Grenfell love, and maybe it's just a corner of the internet that I haven't gone to. I have no idea. I know literally nothing about the Grenfell controversy. Is the better one Ron Woveep? Bro, you guys ready for Ron Woveep? It's gonna be the best worst game of 2022. Not hate towards modern Grenfell, but rather the modern generation hating on Grenfell. It's too complicated for me, I don't want to know. One of the biggest gripes people have towards Grenfell is that the company behind it treats Grenfell comics like the best thing on earth. They are the best thing on earth, what's your problem? They are... They kick ass. Is my secret pilot character? My secret pilot character is actually in development right now. And when... I was going to give away something. And when pronoun, insert pronoun here, is finished, I will reveal it to everybody. But it's currently in development, and it's a secret for now. Didn't I play that that video at one point where it's the hour-long one, the guy sitting there talking about philosophy in Grenfell? Yes, I did. Whilst I was trying to do technical difficulties. Grenfell is literally the best thing on earth. Can't believe you hyped the pronoun. Of course I did. Of course I heard insert pronoun here. That particular person is talented. Why wouldn't I hire the insert pronoun services? All of you, go and watch Lasagna Cats. He is a pronoun. What? Shut up. Now then. Stop bullying me. I won't release the game otherwise. It's hard. Well, speaking of hard, I tried to make roast potatoes last night and it didn't go very well. Didn't go very well at all. They came out like rocks. I couldn't eat them, they were solid. I don't know what I did wrong. Usually potatoes don't do that. But a YouTuber told me not to watch Lasagna Cat because it's... what? Oh, pretentious. I've not seen that word in a long time. I was talking about your character. What? No. Shut up. Stop bullying me. That's gonna be my new t-shirt, Stop Bullying Me, and it will have a picture of Grenfell on it. Croc! By the way, I know it's Garfield, but I've been calling it Grenfell for such a long time, it just feels good to say. Woo! Croc is a green dude! He is a green dude! This game is delicious. I like delicious. Oh, by the way, I watched the SCP iceberg made by Wendigoon, and yeah, it was better than the other one he did. He seems to be rocking back and forth in between somebody I can watch and somebody I want to punch through a wall. He's a I hope he eventually lands on just being himself rather than a "Hey, what's happening for him?" kind of guy. Because I want to watch him, but sometimes he pisses me off. It's like you're just like the rest of them. Grenfell doesn't feel like a real name. OG Firefly from DC Comics is called Garfield Lines. I can't take it! You lie awake at night. It's like, I can't fucking... Ooh, secret. It's like, it's not good. This character, it shouldn't be called Grenfell at all. SCP? Yeah, SCP. One, two, three. Oh god! That one goes a lot sooner! Okay. One, two, three. That's a 1, 2. 1, 2. That's a 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh! My H! It's worth it for the 1-ups. Pep. Andrew Garfield? Andrew Garfield sniffs farts. And I don't care if he hears me say that. I've had beef with him for a while. Garfunkel and Simon, you guys are getting a bit... I think we're losing plot. Planning started in 95. Green Dude is Croc, confirmed. I was looking at Green Dude and I said to myself, he looks like a crocodile. And I said, that's not so bad. Don't ask me to read that. What is that? Frag. What is... Dre Frag. What is that? Is that a cake? Is that a food? What the hell have I just said? Stop laughing at me! Okay. Oh damn, I can't do it. God damn it! I was gonna activate finish lessons and I was gonna make you fucking tell me what it means. Oh, it's Garfield backwards, there we go. I just clicked. Oh boy, okay. Fuck. Oh, rat. Ooh. I have an idea. But you all need to agree that it's a good idea before I tell you. Otherwise, I can't tell you. Is that a rat? I think it might be. It's a rat with horns. It's a great horned rat. I disagree. Great horn. It's the sexually charged rat. That's not a good idea. I don't know what it is yet. Dude, you sound like my dad. That's a new thing you're talking about, so I have no idea what it is. So naturally, it must be a bad idea. Okay, Boomer. What the fuck is that? Oh. I'm glad you got that down, that's a good one. Fog. Ah! My head! My precious head! No, Stoke. Oh, fuck off. Guys, stop asking questions. You need to all conform to ideas that were preset before your birth and not question anything. That's the only way to live in this world. Up your arse. That's such an East... That's such an East England thing to say. Up your arse. Yeah, fuck you, patronising prick. It's a bit Irish, actually. Hypnotoad? You can't just bring up Hypnotoad. I'm still recovering from that. I have an idea, and it's not it's not a stupid meme like I was trying to do. Here's the idea. What if you followed a man home because you're sick like that, and I've seen what you do. But what if you followed a man home, and just before he enters his door, he turns into a big sheep. Yeah, I'm not exactly thinking. That's not my best one. I understand that. It's not my best one. I should really think about this next one. Don't answer that. It was stupid. Don't give it any credence. Don't give it any form of intelligent response. It's stupid. Eat the sheep. Eat the whole thing. Unfortunately, I have to get to sleep. Thanks for the company, buddies. And have fun with Croc. Okay, Juice. Have a good time with your sleep. And stay... Jersey! Oh god, I was gonna sneeze, but it never happened. I told you 5 times, don't lick the Hypnotoad. I don't lick the damn thing! Keep having finished there, Juice. Why the hell would I lick a toad that's the size of a small dog? I wouldn't. You would though, I've seen what you do. Turns out, turned into a sheep, it sounds like Ratchet and Clank Sheepinator. I know nothing about it. Fuck! Oh well. It's a good job I'm not going for 100%, though. Leave. When you were saying stay juicy, it sounded like you were struggling to say it for some reason. Yeah, there's some guy behind me with a knife in my back. He's like, fucking say it. It's like, I don't... Does anybody here have, Alexa or something? Like some kind of robot that you speak into to make it sound good, to make it make your requests sound funny. Because if you do, I have something you can say to it and it'll confuse its mind. Oh look! Another hidden platform! I gotta grab that. Oh. I want those to be my I want that to be my last words on this last day on Earth. No, so close! Say, put stay juicy in that voice modulator. Stay juicy! Fucking hate that thing. It's never right. Remember to stay juicy! Oh, there we go. Yo, that's a lot of one-ups. Alright, I'm happy about this. Yeah! Whoa! Oh! 26 lives. I can make a pie. With you. Okay. I was looking into buying a new toilet yesterday, because I was looking at the one I have, and I was thinking, you know, it's not big enough, it needs to be larger. I need to be able to sit on it and think to myself, yes, this is appropriate. And something tells me I should have gone back with this gold key. But whatever. You're not my dad. Okay, real question, real big question. Would you, Croc and Spyro, counting the gems they have collected? Thank you. Would you go back in time to high-five your dad before he's your dad? Toilet. Damn right. I'm gonna try and get as many gems as possible. It all counts towards the tally of one-ups. Of wumps. This wumps! I've got an idea for a commission if anybody wants to undertake it. I want TJ Detweiler from Recess saying this womps whilst holding a Wampa fruit and getting beaten the shit out of by the Whomping Willow from Harry Potter. Womp womp. It's you know Disney's Recess? It's an old cartoon. It's really good. Still holds up. The main character, or one of the main characters if you like, called TJ Detweiler, and whenever he's disgruntled about something he goes, "This whoops!" And Miss Finster's standing there going, "Yeah!" That's not it. But that could... that could be done. Feels weird to hear someone else talk about Disney's Recess. I've seen one person ever acknowledge the show before. I remember I used to watch it. I don't know how I watched it because I didn't have the Disney Channel. I guess maybe it was just on after it was already done, so other channels got it cheap. There's only a few episodes I remember vividly. I don't know them that well. You could never get into Recess. Are you sure Miss Finster had a really crinkled chimp finger that she would wrap around the students to steal them? That's not true, that never happened, but it's believable, and that's the point. The episode I remember vividly is the one where... I was going to call him Melvin, that's not his name. Oh my god, okay, this game does not have the reflector surfaces! All they did was invert the models, there's no... So that's how they did it, look at that, that's pretty clever. Whoops. The only episode I remember vividly from Recess is the one where Randall finds a joke book in the toilet and he starts telling jokes to people and he gains a big following and he starts running out of jokes, so to compensate he starts making fun of other people, and that's the episode. That's all I remember. And everyone's like, "You're a dickhead," and he's like, "I know, yeah." Could never get into that, but Johnny Bravo was your jam. Yo, Johnny Bravo. You know, now that I look at Johnny Bravo, he kind of looks like a particular jam character on somebody else's stream. Welcome to... Oh my god, I was going to say something very offensive. Fuck me. Welcome to... You know what, let's just get off this. Sandworld! That's where the game gets a bit more tricky. Never watched Nickelodeon or CN cartoons. Oh, Cartoon Network. Save for a couple of that were shown in the Finnish channels, but Disney Channel I watched a ton. Many of the shows being in Finnish helped, I bet. I remember watching this Russian cartoon I really liked as a kid, but I didn't understand it. I didn't understand a word of it. I just enjoyed the sound of the language, and I enjoyed the animation, and I watched it anyway. I still don't know what the show is. If I just type in Russian cartoon, I get a fuck ton of crap. Like, it's gonna take me a while to find it. But yeah. Cat Dog! I remember Cat Dog. And Cow Chicken. I remember Cat Dog. I remember having a VHS of Cat Dog. An official one. And I was like, whoa, look at the fucking freaks! It was a good day. Cow and Chicken were fucking vile. There were a lot of episodes of Cow and Chicken that made me go, ugh. I don't know about that. I watched Ren and Stimpy as a kid as well, so if you know something's wrong if I get disgusted about another show, and I can tell you almost every episode of Ren and Stimpy I watched. And Ren and Stimpy is gross, but Cow and Chicken, sometimes it was way too much for me. The 90s were gross, and I liked it. Yep. Vaguely aware of Johnny Bravo, but I don't think I ever actually saw the show. It's like Johnny Bravo was like, what if Duke Nukem was a kid's show, but he didn't have guns? That's what Johnny Bravo is. Not sure if I ever showed it much here. I watched girl shows. Oh, girl shows like Monsters Ate My Neighbors and Power Rangers. What's another girl show? Arg Real Monsters. That's a good girl show. That's a that's a good show. That's a very good girl show. Me, I was into my boys shows. I liked Barbie's Big Fucking Adventure. That's it. I don't know anything. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy are awesome. Just grim, bruh. I don't know much about these newfangled shows. These new fandangle bangles. I've seen the meme video of All Might from MHA with Johnny Bravo's voice lines being played over it, and I love it so much. Yeah, Johnny Bravo was a fun character, but he was a lot of people today would probably call him problematic. But then again, a lot of people have trouble putting their own clothes on without freaking out, so it's, you know, people. Game is old shit, early 2000s? Really? I guess I just missed that. Ugh. I don't think I can do that. I need the Felifont. Why is there a Felifont here of all things? My favourite girl shows were Powerpuff Girls, Totally Spies, and Kim Possible. I know all of those. At least I'm aware of them. Powerpuff Girls has got a humongous following even today. It's crazy. Pew that Puff Girl! They are Pooty and Puffy. It was so good! Powerpuff Girls original series was awesome. I don't know anything about this. I know very Oh my god! It's picking up speed! That was weird. I guess I just had to beat him to the key. Yeah, the shows I watched as a boy, as wee bit boy, I think was a bit too before all of these. Because the shows I watched as a child, and I remember these, were Ren and Stimpy, Street Sharks, Sharky and George. Let's see, there was a bunch of weird shit. Clangers. Clangers kicked ass. I love that shit. You know, I forget a lot of it, but I bet if I sat down and scrambled through some television shows for my time, I'd be like, oh yeah, I saw that too! Oh yes, this one was very good! Oh, that's mean. Wait a sec. Oh, that's... makes me sting. You watch some weird shit when you're a kid. I saw Devilman and Overfiend when you were 10? I don't know any of those. Fuck! Button Moon was cool. Moonman's was the best. Obviously, I also watched Pokemon and Digimon, but unfortunately they only showed like one season of Sailor Moon, even when it was Swedish and missed out. I remember Moonman's. I could never work out when it was on though. That was my problem. Moonman's was on, and I remember watching a bunch of episodes, but I could never work out when it was on. It was like this weird show that only ever showed itself when it wanted to and never when I wanted to see it. Because other shows, they followed a pattern. They were like, okay, this comes on, then this comes on, and then if I just wait at a certain time, this will come on. But Moomins was like, I might be on this week. I might be on tomorrow whilst you're at school. Who knows? You'll just have to find out. It's like, I want to watch Moomins! I want to know what Snufkin's up to! He's cool! He's got a hat! Nobody else wears a hat. They were old 80s and 90s animes. They are mature rated for a reason. Super violent. I'm going to look into them. I'm going to look into them, and you can't stop me. Have I got in this pipe? No, I haven't. It's jellyfish! Oh dear. Scrungdingler's Moomin. What is... Did I say that right? I feel like I just said... I feel like I just said a swear. Like when Chuck E. Cheese said poggers on the YouTube. I feel like I've got this... I'm feeling a little nervous. I remember something that didn't exist or what? There was a Billy Hatcher show, right? I don't know. There might have been. I don't remember. There was apparently a lot of shows based on Sega games that I don't know about. Did you know Panzer Dragoon got an OVA back in the day? It's pretty good. Never heard of such things, so I think it's false memory, maybe? Maybe. I've never heard of it, but it might not mean it doesn't exist. I am not the know-all be-all of these types of things. And my brain is leading me to believe. Billy Hatcher, great game, but you hear that for the 500th time and it makes you wonder why. Ooh. I should play Billy Hatcher at one point, but I also remember Billy Hatcher being very troublesome to control at some points, and I don't know if I want to revisit that quite yet. Cuckoo, good morning. Did you know originally he wasn't supposed to say cuckoo good morning, he was just meant to scream at the camera and say you're next? Bold choice, if you ask me. Bold choice indeed. I find no mention of Billy Hatcher show, but maybe I didn't look deep enough. Maybe. Sometimes information is really hidden. Billy Hatcher is difficult. It is! Past the first world, it really cranks up the notches. It's very... it's tricksy. It's tricksy, hobbitses. It's good, though. It's a good game. I remember getting really pissed. Tried my absolute best to get 100% in that game so I could go to the secret world. And I did it. It wasn't worth it, but I did it. Remember butt ugly Martians? Yes, I do, and they were butt ugly. That show did not lie to you. The moment that show appeared, it told the truth. We are the Martians, butt ugly Martians. And as a kid, you're like, what's going on? I don't like this. Everybody's moving like a Silent Hill character. This is terrible. There were all kinds of European and Finnish cartoons I watched growing up. Shame I can't remember their names. I'd love to go back into... yeah, same. I remember a lot of cartoons visually. Like, I could draw some characters from when I was a kid from shows I don't remember. But the names, not a damn clue. You know, it only... okay. Only last year did I remember... oh shit! Oh, never mind, we got the key. Only last year did I remember an old cartoon I watched as a kid. And this is a British show! And it's called Super Ted. And I used to watch this all the time as a kid, and I never remembered its name. Not even once. Until I saw it randomly on a YouTube recommendation. It's like, this video's for you, Super Ted introduction. I was like, wait, no way! It was one of those things, it was great. Super Ted kicked ass. It made no sense, but it was great. You have a fond memories of watching Street Sharks and Biker Mice from Mars. I forgot about the Biker Mice! Biker Mice from Mars! No! 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 I do remember Tabaluga the Dragon and Angelina Barrelina. That name rings a bell, that second one. Angelina Barrelina. Expect... dude, you don't need to... you know, like... what, Inspector Gadget's one of those shows where you don't need to grow up with it to know it, because it's such a famous thing. Don't worry, Penny. I'll fix it. I'm always on duty. Inspector Gadget. He was gonna have a mustache, watch it. The pilot had him with a mustache. Inspector Gadget, then they just got rid of it. Then they didn't reference where his mustache went, it confused me as a kid. That's a true story. I used to remember Inspector Gadget having a mustache. And then when I'd watch the show, he didn't have a mustache. And I'd be like, what the fuck? Only when I looked into it that apparently I watched the pilot as a kid where he did have a mustache and it made sense. What the? Yo, Croc! You know it's Croc. Why do you? Why are you being surprised? Super Ted. I remember years ago watching a YouTube video by a Finnish retro gamer dude who brought up and reviewed a Finnish VHS tape, and it had absolutely horrendous dubbing all over one done by one man. Fucking Super Ted, dude. I loved Super Ted. Angelina Ballerina was a book series in the UK, I think. Maybe that's why I remember it. Yo, it's the epic version of Croquet. Imagine if somebody walked up to you and said, yo, you're not worthy to play Croc. I've seen your Instagram posts showing off your feet and shit. Fuck you. And then he pushed you down the stairs. What would you do? What would you do against Mr. Bullyman? How do I... Ah! Wait. That wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen. It's a book series I loved as a loved the cartoon based on it. Had such a cute storybook style. Angelina was a fun character. And I'm obsessed with ballet athletics. Ballet scares me. Whenever I see them on their tippy toes, I just imagine their feet like breaking into pieces, and I'm like, ah! I don't want to see that. It's scary. Yo, this Gobbo is gonna get left behind if I can't do this. Another show I'm nostalgic for is a weird one, the Disney Tarzan cartoon. I didn't even see the movie. I just watched the cartoon and shown you loved it. Same thing. I remember more about the cartoon show of Hercules rather than the movie itself. And it's a strange thing because I remember watching the movie, but I got the furry. But I don't ever remember watching the show. But I remember the show. It's strange. It's weird how your brain pieces together bits of crap, and you're like, hey, brain, could you fucking not? What did that button do? Oh, I did it the hard way. That button would have made that challenge much easier. Alright. Oh. Okay. It was good. Tarzan 2 though, I don't want to think about the the Disney sequels, quote unquote. The Hercules show was a bit weird, but I did watch it too. We are the Moomins. You know what I like? Okay, there's something about the Moomins introduction that really does it for me. I think it's the instruments and everything. I try my best to try and find instrumentals from other shows and pretty much anything that has the same vibe, but I keep coming up short, and it frustrates me. It's like, is really the Moomin intro the only way I'm ever gonna get my rocks off to this style of music? There has to be more. Let the music go. Yo, YouTube recommendations, me Batfink! My wings are like a shield of steel. I love Batfink. What? You can shoot laser. Okay, I need to... See, this is why we get lives, for moments like this, when swimming hurts. Quick, move. He's gonna shoot laser. Fuck! Why? How do I avoid this? Sorry, Croc. Or if I swim straight down, or straight up. Yeah, that worked. No! Oh, victory, thank God. You have a huge soft spot for cheap Disney Direct VHS sequels. I've not seen any, I just saw them and I thought to myself, I don't think I want to know what they are. I never even gave them a chance, so I can't say a damn thing about them. Moomin. Moomin be zooming. Yo, have you seen the episode where Papa Moomin finds a bunch of fucking coke under his house from the last people who lived there? And he's like, what is this? And takes a sniff and he's like, whoa! And he's fucking running around the valley. Fucking love it, I love that shit. Papa Moomin's rock and roll. Anyway. Isn't the intro specifically kind of Swedish folk dance music? I have no idea. You tell me. With that one instrument and shit. And shit. You have DVDs of Danger Mouse and Count Docula. Bruh, Danger Mouse. He was more of a danger to people than he led on to be. He was trying to be a hero, but he... Oh shit, oh shit. No! Woohoo! Fucking tornadoes! I've been trying to get into some modern cartoons, but I mostly watch video game streams, so it's difficult, but I've been really enjoying the new DuckTales and the Miraculous Ladybug, yes. I've heard about the Ladybug hype. Ladybug. The new He-Man is kind of something awful. I feel bad because the animation looks great, but it looked great by the stills, and then you try and give it a go and it's like, oh no. Oh no. He-Man, what happened? He-Man. I know you joke, but Papa Moomin doing drugs sounds like something that would probably happen in the comics. I love the comics. Somebody pointed that out to me a while back about how the comics are a bit more real, a bit less tame. And I remember reading a few of them and being like, this is fucking rock and roll! If they made Moomin, if they just turned the comics into the shows, and to be damned with censorship, I would watch that religiously. There's something very funny about it. Did he brew illegal alcohol and shit? There's an animated film based on one of the best comics. Holy shit, I need to know what that is. I have no idea what that is, I need to know it. Well, I got the key, so maybe I can jelly over there. There we go. And it's really good? Yes! Something that's actually been recommended to me that I want to watch. Finally. Remember that one guy that came on stream once and was like, "You should watch Game of Thrones, it's amazing." And I'm like, ah! I don't care if I come off as ungrateful, just go away. I don't want to watch people having sex and then fight with swords. I don't want it. You also watch Game of Thrones, it's fucking epic. Moomins on the Riviera. Moomins on the Riviera sounds like it would be a. You know what? I'm not going to finish that. That's a private thought just for me. Imagine joining a random stream and recommended Game of Thrones. Lol, imagine. Whoa! There's porn in the Pep. I'm actually taken back by this. You're not usually the one to bring this sort of stuff up. I expect this kind of shit from Rai. Actually, I expect any kind of shit from Rai, but... yeah, that's... that's why it's so popular. God damn it. It's like having... you know what that was like? That was like having a friend you've known for like 10 plus years and they never swear. And then one day they're having a particularly bad day for any reason and they just let off a swear. Just anything like fuck, shit, and you've never heard them say anything like that. And it takes you back, it's like... what? Did you just funny swear? But you never swear. I didn't think you were capable of it. Moomin be fapping, apparently. Oh, those funny fucking fap movements. Coming over here, teaching me how to fap. That's me, I'm that friend. You're the funny porno friend. Ah! No, 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 no! And my parents tried to get that out of me. They tried their best to get me to stop swearing once I started, but joke's on them, I didn't respect them. the thing is with parental guidance, it only works if the child already sees that that person is worth following the advice for. But really early on, I noticed their flaws, and anything that came out of their mouths, I took with a gigantic grain of salt. So when they were like, "Hey, stop swearing," I was like, "Why?" And they never gave me a good reason, so I just kept going. Ah, not enough. I was trying to do a Michael Ansel funny about how I dislike modern TV shows having too much sexual charged scenes. For me, like, if you tried to do the funny, it didn't come off. It was too shocking, that's why. It was... nobody expected it. It was... it's like, watch this, gamers. and then you... That's like cutting a fart into a room and just leaving. That's what you just did. It's like, yeah, it was funny, but everyone's fucking annoyed at you now. I saw an episode of Bottom when I was 4, and the swearing from that, there was nothing they could do. Parenting 101, you need to be the example. Yes! And they weren't! For God's sakes, when my parents... Okay. When my parents were young, they were fucking real bastards. My dad used to drive around on his big fucking motorbike. Okay. 80s greaser, that's what he was. He was the stereotypical 80s greaser. He had a big fucking leather jacket, long ass hair, he had a big loud fucking motorcycle, which he still has. Big fucking honking boots. He would go out doing drugs, setting fire to shit. He was a ruffian. And my mother was a fucking delinquent as well. She used to do some rotten shit. And they met in a bar, insulted each other, and that's how they met. That was... My dad was at a bar, sipping his drink, and my mother walks in, and she tells him to move out the way, he's in the way, and my dad turns around and goes, "Take your mask off, Halloween's over." Duh. So yeah, I just... So yeah, you know, you get two delinquents together, and they have some children, what do you think's gonna happen? Be the example. How about you give me your motorcycle? I want to be a ruffian. Watch this, gamers. My mum was a motorbiker. Rock and roll. What a way to meet. I guarantee I said this to them. Like, if I said this to them, and I still believe it. If I had met them, if I was a different person, I was still me, but not related to them. If I had met them when they were young, I wouldn't have liked them. They would have been the people I wanted to avoid. It's kind of a fucked up thing to say, but it's true. They're good people, but fuck me. Not a prime example of how human beings should live. My parents weren't strict at all. Watched the first Fist of the North Star with my dad, and I watched him play Resident Evil and Silent Hill was cool shit. Yeah, my dad got me into video games and then he stopped playing video games. It was weird. Like, he stopped playing them once I started playing them. I didn't understand what the hell. Papa, why are you such a louse? Fake gamer dad. Pretty much. I'm the only game player in the house. In the family, I should say. My dad bought an N64 for my brother, but then ended up owning the game console. Well, that's rude. Hey, you know that thing I bought you? It's mine now. Okay. Yeah. Fuck, I hate that. Ooh. Yo! Jack! Hurry up! Those are my game sound effects. You can use them. I give free. They are royalty free. If you want to stick me in an RPG, there you go. Everyone in your house plays games, it's cool. You know, I'm kind of glad that not everybody in my house or my family plays games. Because it's another thing that I can enjoy. It's a part of my life that's sacred to me. So I don't need to try extra hard, you know what I mean? It's like, what about your families? Like, they don't play games. Ergo, I can just please myself. And what an easy life that is. There! I'm never going to watch my dad play Kingdom Hearts in secret after bedtime. Also secretly played the GBA in bed. They knew. There's no way they didn't know. I thought I did plenty of sneaky shit as a kid, but I was like, nah, they know. When I was younger though, I did try to encourage them to play with me. I always wanted a two-player in like a versus game or a co-op game. But as I got older, I kind of just accepted it. I was like, you know what, I need to just learn to enjoy myself when I play solo. Ah! When I play solo. And I've been stuck with that. Left 4 Dead 2 characters are in Zombie Army 4. I can play as Coach again. Grab pills! Grab! Grab and puke? Woo! Solo is bolo. I do like it when I play with other people though, don't get me wrong. If the opportunity arrives, it's great. I have a good time. But it's not something I seek out. No! What? I gotta get some of it. I gotta get some of the good old-fashioned cola. Cooler. I introduced Raimom to Ace Attorney and Professor Layton, and we've been playing all the games and discuss them as if we're in a book club. We've currently both played the great. We're both currently playing Great Ace Attorney. That's a new one, isn't it? That's the new one! Yeah. Oh, base! So this is why we get lives. Oh. You got your mom into Hotel Dusk. Just the wish as popular as her Ace Attorney. My mother takes interest in video games that have anything to do with the Aliens franchise. But that's about the limit. She wants me to play the new Aliens game that's coming out in late August, I think. What's it called? Aliens Firearm or something? She wants me to play that, and she wants to be there when I play it. Woo! There we go. Wait, that sounds like a ghost being a dick. Hold on. Yeah, the international deluxe release of 2 previously Japan-only AA games. That's pretty good. Never heard of Hotel Dusk? It's a mystery detective game. It's a mystery detective game on the OG disc. I love OG Please! Oh, we're still going? The cool funky sea shit, Captain! Not bad, me. High five, sell shit. Life's a beach. I see what they did there. Spook room. Apparently spookaboos is a racist slur that I shouldn't say anymore, but I've yet to see any proof of that. So I'm gonna keep saying it. God, that poor thing. It barely had enough time to realise that it was existing. It was like, brr, gone. There's so many cav level in Croc. Honestly, yeah, it honestly does a little bit to put me off. It does a little bit to put me off. If they just did a lot more stages that were out in the open, that'd be grand. That'd be top tip. No! No! I am not allowed. Croc, get up the chocolate wall. Okay. If you're gonna do cave levels in a game, try to do as least as you can. And if you do a cave level, make it as pretty as you can. Like, holy shit, try your best to make it as pretty as you can. The dude sat on my face. Bro, that was literally the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. Whilst you're patting him on the back. I did that once to somebody, they never spoke to me again. Hey, it worked. God's sake, didn't. Kansai. Bro, that's literally top 10 material. And you've got to be saying all of this whilst fucking smacking their... patting their back really hard, like way harder than you need to. Bro, that was literally the funniest fucking shit. I'm no good at this. Elomo. Isn't Elomo a type of drink? I swear it is. Just straight up punching your friend in the face laughing. I did that once when I was very young and stupid. I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I asked my friend to turn around and the second he turns his head I punch him in the cheek as hard as I could. And I did that and it wasn't funny. Looking back it was fucking funny. But at the time I was like, oh no. That was not funny, what a mistake I made. That was terrible. By the way, the new Ace Attorney game is mostly set in Edwardian England. Really enjoying the characters and have given a borrowed British accent. There's a lot of British accents out there. Now, for such a small country, We've got a lot of funny sounding people. No! Olympics climbing is fun to watch, holy crap. Have you seen the guy that's got no legs and is just going up with his arms? It's fucking badass, I love it. For more information, contact the help desk. Welcome to British. We're sorry. What the fuck happened there? Yo. British. That could be a meme. Yo, 17th century British be like. No, oh, jeez. Ooh. This level is sneaky. Hey up, joke. Give me an oatcake. Haven't been able to watch much Babingpics. I would like. I tend to sleep and work during the hours. I haven't watched any of the Olympics. Not one. I usually wait until it's over and then I watch all the highlights. Because then I can just sit there going, wow, look at that guy! Wow, look at that guy! Wow, look at that guy! Instead of just waiting for the awesome shit to happen. Whoa! Did I just get followed? Josh! Thank you for the follow. Brap Olympics. Did you know there's the Anal Olympics? And I'm not going to say anything more into that. You'll have to discover it on your own. Taint your own internet history. I'm not going to help you. Where's that going from? I can't see. Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay, I can do that. No props, King. King. Oof. The top 10 Olympic highlights. Number 15! Number 15. The one where you stick your lettuce up your nose! I've got to do it again? Okay, no. I'm out. That's good enough for me. Skateboarding park. Discipline is on later. I see Croc, I follow. Croc! I saw some skateboarding before, it's very cool. I'm glad skateboarding is in because it's pissing off all the boomers I know. Skateboarding isn't a sport! It's a rebellious act! It's like, boomer, sit down. Your time is over. Clearly. No, I was looking up the history of film yesterday, just because I had some time out, and my idea of fun is learning about stupid shit. But I looked up the history of film yesterday, and did you know originally film, cinematic film, was seen as a delinquent hobby? It wasn't seen as an art form, and in fact it wasn't accepted as an art form until 5 years into its life. If you were the kind of person that went to see films in a cinema back then, you were seen as a bit of a dick. Like, you were not accepted. And I'm just looking at that, I'm looking at this, and then I look at video games and I'm like, huh. History repeats. Bye, cactus. Hear the rhythmic gymnastics on Saturday. I had to catch that since it was athleticism. Trademark. What's with the trademark? Films weren't considered art. No, they weren't. Not originally. Video games, TV, even books were all seen as krungo. You should spend 24/7 picking up potatoes on a farm. I mean, is it gonna get me money? Woo! We made it to the last world already. Do you think I can finish this today? Do you think if I'm on, okay, I'm gonna challenge myself. I think if I plow through this, I could finish this today. Oh! Why does it sound like Rayman 2? Nah, Rayman 2 is a bit more raunchy than that. Yeah, I've done this wrong. Try again. How the heck am I so fast? Oh my god, I'm good at video games. I just don't play games I'm good at. That's such a stupid statement. Oh. That's such a nothing statement. There we go. In art circles, we have a classic anime. The classic anime isn't an art style, but it is. How 20 years ago digital art wasn't considered real art. Joke's on you! Getting work as a traditional artist now is almost impossible! It really is. It really, really is. Unless you're in with like some sort of aristocrat that's doesn't know how to spend money, you're fucked if you're a traditional artist. Oh. It's me. I'm a traditional artist who can't get work because I can't use Photoshop. I can't digital either. I can digital to an extent, but only through graphic manipulation and artificial shapes. I cannot draw using a... I cannot draw using a Wacom tablet. Usually, I draw what it is I want, and then scan it, so I can turn it into a pixelated sprite, rather than just making the sprite. Shit! Why am I so bad at this? I'm running out of lives. Yes! That's what I wanted! Boys are back in town. I'm pretty good as a pencil artist, but I haven't had a need to use that skill in a very long time, so nobody gets to see it. There are some pencil sketches and pen sketches I've done on my art station if you want to see what I'm capable of, but it's really outdated. It's not worth it, really. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Do I? Oh, I do want this. Good. It's my mission in life to prove colored pencil superiority. So it's fine. It works. I've seen what you do. It works. I'd rather get a dumb, not art job than I'd have forced myself to learn digital. Yeah, no, seriously. Unless you learn how to take advantage of failing markets, which is what I'm planning to do. It turns out in the UK there's a lot of people sick. A lot of people are sick. What a shock. There's a lot of people who are sick, and our main driving force, our main export driving force is storage, if you would believe that. We are a warehouse country. UK is very good at taking rich people's stuff and sticking it in a warehouse in a random location. Now, that's one of our exports. Now, normally, that wouldn't be a problem. But the thing is, with nobody guarding these facilities, these warehouses are open to delinquencies like theft and all sorts. And that's exactly what's happening. Right now, in the UK, there is no security. Nobody's being hired for it because everybody is sick due to Corona. So that's what I'm planning to do, because I am well, and all I need is this little piece of paper that says I'm allowed to do security work. And once I have it, I can just jump in. And because because there is so little of us, the ones that do get hired are being paid way more. So I'm gonna take advantage of the market. I'm gonna be a security guard for X amount of time until things go back to normal, where pay rate goes back. I forgot you exist. I don't want don't want to be anywhere near you. Yeah. Fuck. There it is. Let me out. You never know what's going to come round the door. Sounds like a solid get into security gig. I'm only going to do it for the money. It just pays really well all of a sudden because no one's doing it. But the moment things go back to normal, I'm probably going to bounce, get a job that I want to do. Let's hope you get the security. And since you have experience thanks to taking advantage of the situation, it's easier to get the same job in the future. Exactly! I want secret. I want... Fuck! Gaming! Oh, it's not going to be worth it. Let's just keep going. It's not worth it. I've wasted 2 lives. Gotta get that monies. I was a fool as a child. I was a fool to think that if I just do my best, I can get a job and live the rest of my life the way I want to. Making video games as a hobby, having a laugh with friends, all that stuff. I didn't realize that, in fact, even if you're a nobody, you can too take advantage of a dying system and make it work for you instead of the other way around. Back then, that kind of idea seemed schemy to me, but now that I know how everything works, more or less, now I know why people do what they do and how these rich folks are getting away with so much crap, I really don't feel bad doing it anymore. It's like, hey, you guys managed to avoid paying taxes by claiming your own organization. I can too. No, you have to pay taxes like everybody else. Nope, I'm an organization. I'm a religion, I don't have to pay tax. That's not fair! Why? You do it. Take advantage of the system. Make those bastards pay for ruining everything for us. It's not your fault that you can't get a job. They made it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh god. Did I tell you how I got out of jury duty? Hey! Oh no, come on, I needed... Yeah. I was called up to do jury duty service when I was 22, 23. And they ask you a bunch of questions before you go in. And the way I got out of it was I told them that I have an extreme bias against the wealthy. And it turned out the opposition in the court case I was being hired for was against somebody who owned a company. So they were like, okay, we'll get someone else. You don't come. What duty? Jury duty. It's the thing. Yeah, jury duty. So I got out of it because I told them I didn't like rich people. And I was really happy about that. I was like, oh cool. So I can just get out of this if I just say I hate a certain class. This is sick. But it's true though, jokes aside, I do have a bias against the wealthy. And it's not a fair bias, not every rich person is evil. Some of them are just born into wealth, they can't help it, but at the same time I can't help it. I act on instinct, and if I see somebody who makes more than 100,000 a year without lifting a finger, that sniffs my hairs rise, and I think to myself, you're clearly doing something illegal. True Joker Society moment. I know that film was like, oh, funny meme, Joker, we live in a society. But honestly, a lot of the things that movie is trying to say kind of hit close to home to me. I watched that film 3 times in a row. I went to see it with a friend for the first time, and I went back on my own twice, just because that film resonated with me. I was like, holy fuck. Like, I don't often relate to a piece of media, but that did it. That did it for me. Obviously, I haven't murdered anybody, but there are moments where I really felt like I should. And I'm not gonna shy away in saying that. Not making fun of you, or just the things I'm talking about because it's true. Yeah! Like the Nintendo Shitcube guy. Oh good, I got a 1-up. That's actually better than what I needed. Got it. I don't think I have it in me to take somebody out, but he's hoping. You know what job I would really like? And it's not even related to my discipline or any of my talents. What job I would like is, what is the occupation of the person who makes sure that companies are doing what they are promised they are doing? I don't know what that is. Like, an example would be the person who goes to a school, who visits a school to make sure that the teachers are doing what they are being hired to do. But not just for school, for any company. It's some kind of legal company. I'm not sure what it is. You know what I mean though, yeah, I'd like to do that job. I'd like to be able to roll up inspection? I guess so. I guess I think I'm just thinking too hard that it has an official name or some crap, but... Is that it? Ombudsman. Ombudsman. Is that real? Is that the real occupation? Well, if that's it, then yeah, I'd like that. I'd like to be able to roll into a company, into a building, and just be like, if I see any weird shit, y'all are getting a fine. Because fuck you. Oh! Oh my god! That's some fucking Rayman 2 shit. That's there's a section in Rayman 2 Revolution where you encounter a junkyard for the robot pirates, and they get up and move around just like that. In fact, I think it's got a similar sound effect. It's fucking scary. But yeah, I'd love to be able to do that. I'd like to be able to walk up to Tesla or some shit and just be like, hope you're not doing anything illegal. I'm gonna have to write you down if you do. Teehee. That'd be great. But if we're talking about jobs I could do, like really, things that I am talented at. Shitting? I'm a pretty good shitter. You stick me in a... You stick me in a silo, a pooping silo? Boy howdy. What's the way to do this? There's a way to cheat this. Oh, almost had it. Huh. Yeah, there's a way to cheat this. How? Unless it's been fixed for this one. Probably. There it is! Got it! I was holding the wrong button. Haha, there it is! That's how you do it, that's how you cheat this one. You just hold jump and face their direction. And if they roll onto this thing, they go flying forward. You don't even need to try. Oh no, my examples are failing me. Woo! Nice. I'd love to do illustration for books. People tell me unprompted that my stuff looks like book illustrations too. So maybe one day I could get lucky. I could see that. Yeah, definitely. I could see your art being, like how you get those novels, and on one page instead of writing, it's an entire sketch of the situation or something. Kind of like how books used to be back in the 70s. Like fabled books. Oh, my voice. Fabled books! You want to try your hand in stand-up comedy again? But current world situation and my anxiety, it's not a good time to do it. I mean, nobody's outside. Everybody's staying indoors with Corona. I think the only way you could probably get that to work is you just gather people in a private standing in your house or some shit and then practice. It's an unfortunate time to be wanting that as a career. Well, maybe not a career, but something to do. I don't know. Challenging a very respectable field. I agree. Stand up Kumu. I fancy page illustrations. Yeah, something like that. I don't have any examples on hand. I don't really own books. I don't read. I don't read. That's it. It's not a joke. I should read. I'm clearly failing in some aspects. I'd like to see Green do stand up. That'd be fun. Just to see anybody I know up on a stage would be fun. Just so I could be like, get him! That's the guy! I know him! He made me poo laughing once. And everyone looks at me like, what? Oh, it's nothing. Just, you know. I mean, I'm joking, clearly. Clearly, I'm joking. Oh, God. I just have books that have pretty illustrations. You know what? I tell a lie. I do have books. I have some books that I really like, simply because of the history behind it, or some books that have important information for me to actually use. And one of the books is made by a guy who is a speculative zoologist who creates creatures and animals based on real applications in biology, but tries his best to create life forms that don't quite look right, but could still be alive. It's an interesting prospect, and the book is actually very old. It's but I'd like to get more of those because they inspire my ideas to create monsters. And with the game I'm making, I need creature designs. I need something to help me with that. Ooh, too close. You did a show with a bunch of other peoples. I saw a few back in front of around 100 people. Holy fuck. Was good, but it's been a while since the anxiety before it was going on stage is insane. But the rush I got whilst on stage is otherworldly. It's totally worth it. I imagine it's totally goddamn worth it. I've done some creature design, but they're mostly cute and little fairy things. I do cute things too, like this. It's just a leaf. Nah, I've only done. Oh, I can't talk about it. I want to talk about it, but I can't talk about it. It's not ready. Okay, I'm gonna move on. There's been many people who are afraid of public performances and still do it. That's true. I know it's not the same, but when I used to do presentations in front of a bunch of sweaty boomer academics, I used to imagine every one of them were the Shipcube guy, and it really helped me. Because it just put a smile on my face, and when I start smiling, I stop taking things seriously. So I was like, let's just get this over with. There's a bunch of fat guys in front of me and they need a show. Let's get this done. Yeah, I'm never going to go into the academic field again. That's a life that I don't want. It's not worth it. To be a successful academic, you've got to be an asshole. Like, it's no one's fault that they've made it that way, but it's true. You've got to be a cutthroat piece of shit to be able to make it in academia. Because there's hardly any room for... Is that a bot? Or is that someone doing a joke? Because, hold on, because I did that joke before. I just made the dots and the .com. So I made it so it wasn't a link, and I post that on people's channels sometimes as a joke. And that's exactly the way I do it. So... Is this a funny, or is this a legit bot? I honestly can't tell. I'm a little bit taken back by that. But yeah, I've done that. I've copied and pasted the "wanna be famous" on other people's channels whilst they're streaming, just like hee hee. I like causing mischief. It's fun. I get a rush from it. I think that's something I'll never grow out of. Oh! Fucking pirates! Ah! Woo! Tango Brown. Oh my god, this is doing weird things to my brain. Whoa. Fucking... I don't like this. It's kind of making me a bit motion sick. Ah! Bitch! Don't just knock a guy like that. You gonna narc on us, bruh? Yes. Where'd you get that? Holy fuck, yeah, I don't like this. This is making my head feel weird. Oh no. No 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 no. I want out. I love that one. I'm Shrek, but not really. Nope, don't like that emote. I like the juxtaposition immediately. I like that emote, and then, nope, I don't like it. Get that out of here. Boy! Panic at Platform Pete Slayer. Platform Pete? Hey, Bader. Can I borrow your egg, Bader? I got a girl and I got a mater. She does this thing with her mouth and it makes her so much sweeter. Hey, stop riding, Joe. Yeah. We could actually finish this game today. Like, this is the last level, and after this, it's the boss round. I really didn't think I'd be able to finish this game in one stream. I thought this would take 2, maybe 3. But we're fucking ripping through this. I've returned from my foray. The foray into the dimension where Rayman doesn't exist. What was it like? Any significant differences except for Rayman not existing? Oh god, that was too close. It was peaceful. Imagine Rayman is the cause of every war. Yo, Pete. You make me excrete. No! I had that. Am I really gonna lose lives on Pete's fucking platforms? That's the name of the episode, by the way. Shit! Hey, Peter! Oh, that's mean, that's mean, that's mean. That makes me cream. Because I'm eating Oreos. Aha, gamers. Racial equality, no wars. Not even gamer Ray. Yeah! Blah, 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 blah. No! But I only opened to spend 1 hour in another dimension. Choose a different one. Could you visit the dimension where Donald Trump is, thin? Like, I don't think it would make that much of a difference, but I'm really interested. You went there last week. How was it? Welcome to Pete's Bullshit. Oh, God Almighty. Lord God Almighty, Mother of Mother. I don't like this. Not one bit. I got no lives. There's a dimension where the entire country of Canada doesn't exist. And what's there in its place? Is it just more America? Okay, wait for that to come down. That doesn't work. There it is. There it is. Doesn't exist. But the landmass is gone. That's fucked up, bruh. But also funny. Yeah. Ha ha. Hoyingis! Yes! Okay, so that means we've got to defeat Baron Dantini with 0 lives. Holy crap, I can't believe I managed to do this game in one stream. Alaska is an island. That's pretty cool. Okay, gamers. Let's do this! 0 lives! Oh shit! A one stream wonder. It really is. I was not expecting this. Here we go. Boss fight! Oh yeah, can't hit him when he laughs. There it is. Good, good, good. Croc 2 next? I might as well. I've only done 1 day. Damn it! This one's difficult to do. Because you gotta move out the way, hop around and then hit him. There it is! God! Fuck! He knew! He baited me! Have they programmed him to be different? Because this is not how it used to be. Got him! Okay, once more. Then phase 3, and it's the final phase. He does! He knows when! He knows when! If I could just keep a hold of this crystal, we're good. You know what? Never mind. I just noticed something. Oh, never mind. That's not how it works. Okay. I thought I was being smart. I thought I noticed a issue in the tissue, but no. That's not how it is at all. Fuck! Give me that. Okay, one more phase. Get that crystal. Almost done. Got him. We've done it. We did Croc 1 in one stream. What? I underestimated this game, I guess. I was honestly expecting this to be like a 2-stream, 3-stream perhaps. God damn. Yeah, sure, let's do the second game. We'll do that tomorrow. Why not? Yeah! We saved the fuzzy people! Croc conquered. This music, it's so good. Yay! Fox Interactive! Fucking did it. Wow. Yeah, good game. It's always going to be a good game. This PC version as well, this soft remastered fan-made PC version is really nice too. Because just in case you guys forgot, I was playing that entire game using sticks. I didn't use a button once. Once I discovered that I could play this using twin sticks, I kept with it the entire way. Because it felt good, it felt really smooth. Super impressed by this. Well done, guys! Now, are they going to soft remake Croc 2? That would be pretty cool. I don't think they have, but that would be pretty good. Now find the jigsaw pieces! No! No, thank you. Exit game. Good stuff! Exit game. Good stuff, gamers. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for sitting through that. Okay, it's a little earlier than I normally end the stream, but I really don't see what we can do for 7 minutes. So I guess I'll just end it early, and tomorrow we'll start Croc 2. I'll try and see if I can find a modern modded version for Croc 2. Maybe somebody has gotten the PC version for Croc 2 and they've messed with it in some way so that it's widescreen and something. I don't know. Maybe there is. If there isn't, then I'll just boot up the PlayStation 1 version. But yeah, I'll do a bit of hunting. I'll see if I can find any cool stuff. But yeah. Okay, thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.